Next question. Ariel asks us, what do you do if you don't like one or more workshop participants?
Very delicate question, I would say.
Yeah, nobody prepares you for that kind of. And in my experience, what worked well for me is when I encounter something like this, I step outside the team and I reflect on my experience and why this is bothering me and why I feel that. And I kind of have to come to a conclusion where I say like, okay, is this a personal thing? Then there's not so much you can do actually. You just have to be professional, continue on, focus on what is good. If it is, on the other side, inflicting and impacting on the team, on the journey, on the process, then you have to confront this.
Yes, and a good way to confront it that has worked for me is using the framework of nonviolent communication, which has 4 steps. So the first step is that you need to mention what was the situation in which these uncomfortable behaviors happened. So for example, when we were doing synthesis and we were about to create insights, this is a situation. The second step is to mention what was the action this person did that was creating these uncomfortable team dynamics. So you can say something like, you were very excited about sharing your ideas, but in the way you did it, you were interrupting your team members. So very clear action that this person did. Third one will be how this impacted the team. So you can say something, when you did that, this prevented your team members from sharing their own ideas, so they kept being silent. So this was not good for the team. And then the fourth one that I think is very important is that you need to mention what could be an alternative or a possibility for this person to change this behavior. Because it's very important to not only say what is not working, but also what can be done. So something that you could say would be like, next time when you feel that you are very excited about sharing some topics, also be mindful of your team members. And if you see that they are not speaking, be the one that bring them into the conversation so you can have an equal sharing. I think if you do that with these 4 steps, this person won't feel like it's a personal thing that the coach is feeling, but more like it's a concrete situation that is anchored in a behavior that this person should be mindful about.
Yes. And don't do it in front of the team. Take this person aside, talk to this person, not in front of the team.
Yes. So I think these were all the questions we had.
Yes, and thank you for the questions. Like, they were incredible questions. Like, we also reflected a lot about our experience and how we do stuff. So we also learned a lot
while doing this.
What we are doing, actually. That's good.
So I will say, prepare your questions for Monday, and we see you on Why Mondays again.
Why Mondays. All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.